everybody, this is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. There's still a lot of warm air out there for tonight's battle between the Rice Owls and the Bruins of UCLA. The college football season continues, and I got to tell you, Lee and Kirk, I am ready for this game. And here come the Bruins. The Bruins are pretty confident coming into this one, Kirk. It really doesn't appear to be much of a contest.
UCLA is led by their running back. Now, I had a chance to talk to him about this game, and believe me, he is ready to run all over this defense. Coach, I expect him to have a big game on the ground.
You're absolutely right. I love UCLA in this game.
All right, you heard it from Lee Corso himself. We'll see how that pick pans out. In the meantime, let's go down to the coin toss.
How's it going, guys? Sparky here from NoNamed Gaming, and welcome to the Rose Bowl for the second game of the Rice Owls Dynasty. We're taking on the UCLA Bruins today, so we're going to see how we're going to fare. It's going to be a difficult game, I feel like, but you never know. We had a strong performance last week with that 82-0 victory, so who knows? Maybe we'll be able to pull it off. It's going to be tough, though, as Scruggs doesn't get the best kickoff to kick things off. So due to that bad kickoff, the Bruins get the ball at the 35-yard line. Maurice Jones-Drew, the very dangerous tailback in the backfield. You see Mercedes Lewis on the right side, the tight end. Drew, though, getting stuffed in the backfield. So after the loss of 2 on that run, they come out, 2 tight ends yet again, same formation. Olsen drops back. The throw, it's going to be knocked around. It's going to go out of bounds. 3rd and 12 after the incomplete pass I formation. Lewis on the left, Olsen dropping back. He's got time. Has to throw it. Francis wide open in the middle of the field. Will get taken down, but he is across the 50. So after that big first down play, the Bruins come out on the 42-yard line. He's got Maurice Jones-Drew in the backfield. Hands off. It's actually play action. Tries to throw on the rollout, but gets hit as he throws. So early on, it looks like Rice is able to get some decent pressure on Olsen. But only one run coming out from Maurice Jones-Drew. He's going to drop back again, trying to find his tailback. Can't get it as he overthrows him. 3rd down yet again. They converted on the first one. They had a really big passing play to Francis. Comes out. He's got 4 receivers. Drops back, trying to see if he can find somebody. He's going to get sacked there, and it will be 4th down. Siptak getting credit for the sack there on the last play. So the Bruins get the ball at the 10-yard line. I formation. Quentin Smith, he was the NCAA Player of the Week on offense last week, but can't get anything on the first game. Now the question is, will the crowd come into play in this one? The Rose Bowl, one of the toughest places to play in the country. Armstrong comes out. He's just got Smith in the backfield. The handoff, nothing there, only getting about a yard. 3rd and 10 after both runs went for no gain. He comes out, trips receivers right. He's got Quentin Smith on his right side as well. Snap, it's a bit high for Armstrong, trying to see if he can find an open man. Isn't going to get it off, and they're going to be stuck on the goal line. The first drive, a little slow going for the Bruins. They were really struggling to get the ball moving, but the first play here of this drive goes for a big gain of 22. I formation, the handoff to the fullback. That's about a yard or 2. After the fullback handoff, they come out, bunch receivers to the left. Jones-Drew in the backfield. Pitch out to the right side. He's got some space. If he can find a way around, spins, but only gets about 4 yards. 3rd and 4, they come out. Looks like in the goal line formation here. Lewis in mode. Oh, never mind. Lewis going back to where he was. The drop back here by Olsen. Tries to hit Lewis, but it's going to get knocked down. The first drive not going too well for the Owls. They ended up going backwards. They come out. Twin tight ends right side. Smith gets a little bit of room. Is able to bounce out to the outside for a gain of 7. After that great carry there by Smith, tight ends come out on the opposite side this time. It's going to be a counter play. He goes to the outside. It's going to break out for the first down for the Owls. Now it looks like the Rice Owls might be starting something here. 2 decent runs from Quentin Smith. The handoff. Oh, play action actually. He's going to try and roll out. He finds Lewis over top and is able to get the first down. Ball at the 31-yard line. The Owls are knocking at the door here. The crowd getting louder and louder here at the Rose Bowl. He comes out, trips receivers right, rolls around trying to find the open man. It's picked off by Scott. He will get taken down pretty quickly, but it will be the Bruins ball. The momentum might have shifted there as the Bruins were able to get the interception. The play action to Jones-Drew. Lewis catches. He's got some speed as he breaks out for the first down. So a rather interesting stat from last week, Mercedes Lewis actually did not record a catch. So that was his first one of the season. Olsen dropping back again under pressure, has to throw it out, isn't going to connect, but there's a flag on the play for pass interference. So after the pass interference call, very questionable one, that's for sure, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And the Bruins really starting to move down the field as Olsen drops back. He rolls out, hits Robinson for about a gain of 2 or 3. So after that slow first drive, it seems like Olsen's starting to get in the groove now as he is 4 for 8 on the day. He's got a bunch of receivers on the right side. Olsen dropping back, trying to connect, but almost picked off. 3rd and 8. He comes out, trips receiver on the right side. Jones-Drew in the backfield. He's going to drop back, looking for a man. Rolls out, throws it out to Francis. He holds on through the contact. It'll be a 1st down for the Bruins. Bird tried to hit Francis hard to knock that ball loose, was unable to. So now they find themselves 1st and 10 at the 24. They hand off to Jones-Drew. Jukes around 1, gets a gain of 10 on the play. So after the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew, it is now 1st and 10 inside the red zone. He's going to do the play action. Dropping back, he throws it over the top to Francis, will connect for a phenomenal pass over Bird. It is going to be a 9-0 lead now for the UCLA Bruins here in the first half. Absolutely phenomenal pass from Olsen as he throws it off the back foot and is still able to get it over the top for 6. Absolutely crazy play there. The Bruins have a 10-0 lead after that phenomenal passing play. Smith in the backfield by himself. Armstrong dropping back. He's going to scramble there. Has a little bit of an opening. Gets about again 9 or 10. Actually, it will be the 1st down. After the scramble, they're going to come out in the shotgun. 1st and 10 as we close towards the end of the first half. Armstrong dropping back. He's going to scramble, trying to find an open man. It's just a bit overthrown from Hall. Armstrong comes out in the I formation. We'll see if they can get something going here. The offense is moving a little bit on the last drive before that interception, but the run game gets stopped in the backfield for a big loss. 3rd and 15, twin tight ends on the right side here. Armstrong drops back. That right tackle gets annihilated. Trying to throw it to Richardson, but there's nothing there for him. So here come the Bruins, seeing if they can get the same result as the last drive. Olsen looking for a man. Big throw, but it is out of bounds to Francis. The pressure from the Owls looking good when it comes to getting the pass rush going. They just can't seem to get to Olsen in time. He's able to get it out just before he gets hit, but he's not going to get it out this time as Siptak gets in for his 2nd sack of the quarter. So after the sack, it is 3rd and 16. They come out, twin tight ends on the right side. Olsen dropping back, almost getting sacked again, but Butler will catch it for a very short gain and a 4th down. So this will likely be the last play of the 1st quarter. The Owls come out in the I formation. The D-line squeezes in, handoff to the left, and Smith can't find a gap, so that'll be it for the 1st quarter. After a pretty slow 1st quarter, we'll see if they can turn things around here in the 2nd. 10-0 the lead for the Bruins as Armstrong drops back. He hits Richardson for about a gain of 6 or 7 there. 3rd and 5 after that decent pass. Come out in the single back formation. They've got 7 in the box. Armstrong with the pitch out. Smith trying to see if he can break the corner, but the wide receiver loses his block and he gets brought down at the line of scrimmage. Here come the Bruins, their 1st drive of the 2nd quarter. They've got 2 tight ends out there. Maurice Jones-Drew in the backfield. He gets it on the draw, breaks through for about a gain of 6 there. After the gain of 6, that is 2nd and 4. They've got split backs. And Olsen drops back, looking for a pass. He's got it on the left side, but it's going to be just a bit overthrown. 3rd and 4 after the incomplete pass. They come out in the I formation. Will they hand it off to Maurice Jones-Drew here or let Olsen let loose trying to find that 1st down? He's going to drop back. Rolls out just a little bit. He's got a man. Lewis gets it, and will it be enough for the 1st down? Looks like it is. After that very close 1st down pass, they come out. 2 tight ends on the line. They hand off to the right side, but oh man, Maurice Jones-Drew gets eaten up by Anderson. So a loss of 2 on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 12. He's got 4 receivers out there. Running the option play, rather, something interesting here, as Olsen not really a scramble QB. Doesn't get much, though. A gain of 4 on that option play. They come out in the weak eye. He drops back, trying to see if he can find a man. He's going to have to scramble a little bit. Rolls around. Lewis somehow holds on through the contact and gets it down to the 30-yard line on a major 1st down play. So after not getting a catch last week, Mercedes Lewis has 3 for 46 yards today. They hand off out to Maurice Jones-Drew. He's going to break around, gets about a gain of 7 or 8 there for a nice 1st down play. This drive really turning into a nice one as they've been able to move the ball steadily down the field. They come out in the I formation, Lewis on the left, and the handoff is going to Maurice Jones-Drew. He breaks out to the right side. The linebacker just watching as he runs right past. It'll be a touchdown for Maurice Jones-Drew. Making 23 yards there, and his speed just too much for anybody to catch up to. After the extra point, the Bruins lead now 17-0. The offense for the Owls really still hasn't produced much as Quentin Smith will be able to receive this kickoff. He's going to find a gap here, running along the right sideline. Can his speed work out here? He breaks past the kicker. It's off to the 20, the 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown, making his second special teams touchdown on the season. First touchdown of the day for the Owls. So after the kickoff touchdown, the Bruins are up 17-7, but an offsides play there. It's going to move them forward 5 more yards. I guess the environment getting to Chukwu there, so it'll be 1st and 5 now after the encroachment penalty. I formation, Lewis on the left. It's going to be the option play again. Olsen drops it, though, and he's going to fall on top of it. So weirdly enough, that play worked out as a gain of 4. So it'll be 2nd and 1. The D-line spreading out here, as it's only Maurice Jones-Drew in the backfield. The handoff inside. It gets stuffed there by Gordon. Good play by the D-line. So it is 3rd and short. The Bruins have done very well on 3rd downs. As you can see, 4 for 7 on the day. The counter to Maurice Jones-Drew, but he gets stuffed in the backfield once more. It'll be 4th down. After that 3 and out, the Bruins still lead 17-7. Strong I formation. 2 tight ends on the line here. The pitch out to Quentin Smith. He can't find anything as he gets taken down in the backfield for a big loss once again. 2nd and 5 after the loss on the toss play. I formation. He's going to hand it off to Smith. Still trying to find something. Now he goes backwards yet again. Another loss on the play. This offense definitely needs to hit the drawing board going into halftime. It is 3rd and 19. And I think at this point, Quentin Smith has gone for 0 yards, if not negative yardage. The bomb downfield is going to be picked off right to Fitch. It was thrown right to the safety there. It'll be Bruins ball. After the interception, the Bruins take over the ball at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, bunch left. Drew gets the pitch to the outside. He's got some space. Will run across the 50, and it'll be a big 1st down. So they're across the 50 on the 44-yard line. Looks like the Owls are trying to stack the box to counter this run game. The handoff on the counter. Oh, it's a play action, actually. Olsen, big bomb to the left side. Francis gets it over the top of Bird, making another big 1st down play. Bird has struggled to contain Francis today as that is his 4th catch. The connection there from Olsen to Bird, though, has worked really well. Some really tight passes have been connected. So now it is 1st and 10 just inside the red zone. The pitch out to Mitchell. He's able to gain about 5 or 6 on the play. Olsen is really starting to heat up here as he has 4 straight completions. He's got twin tight ends on the right side. Maurice Jones-Drew in the backfield. The counter handoff. He's going to break through. The stiff arm gets him around the outside, and that'll be a 2nd rushing touchdown for Maurice Jones-Drew. Minute 50 left in the 1st half. The Owls are going to take over the ball here at the 18. They trail 24-7. Armstrong dropping back. He sees Hall, gets him for a gain of about 5 yards there. It looks like this Rice Owls offense not really moving with a lot of urgency here. I mean, they definitely need to reset going into halftime, so they're going to have to really think about what they can do to improve. Armstrong being chased out here to the outside will break through for about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. After the timeout, they come out. Lots of linemen out there. They're in the weak guy. They hand off to Smith, gets the 1st down, and that's about it. Not going to break through for any more. They come out in the no huddle, though. Oh, there is a guy just standing there in the middle of the field. It will be encroachment, so they get a free 5 yards. So after the encroachment penalty, it is 1st and 5. The clock didn't stop, though, so it is still rolling. Armstrong dropping back, trying to find a man. Can't find anybody. Takes the sack, and it'll be a loss of 10 on the play. So much for the encroachment penalty. Everything that they got from that just got negated from that sack. So now 2nd and 15. They hand off. Oh, play action, actually. Armstrong going to try and call his own number. Nope, he tries to find a man, and he will not get that pass. 40 seconds left to go in the half. They're going to just try and run it here, kill some clock. Smith gets stopped in the backfield again, 4th and 19. After the punt, 29 seconds left on the clock. They get the ball at the 37, so if they can work quick, they might be able to get a field goal out of this. The play action pass. Olsen rolling out. Not sure who he was throwing to, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They come out in the strong eye. Olsen rolling around, has to pitch it out. It gets swatted, and it'll be incomplete for 3rd and 10. So after the incomplete pass, it is 3rd and 10. They're 4 for 8 on 3rd down conversions. Olsen dropping back. Siptak breaks off the tackle, and he will be able to get the sack, making that his 3rd of the half. And that is going to be the end of the first half. Let's head on down to the halftime show. Welcome to the NNG Rice Owls halftime show. At the half, the Owls are trailing to the UCLA Bruins 7-24. They have had a very difficult time getting the offense started tonight. Armstrong has only completed 3 passes, and the ground game currently has negative yards. Their only touchdown came from Quentin Smith's kickoff return, making that his 2nd special teams touchdown this season. UCLA's offense is thriving off of great field position. They've been able to rely on the quick feet of Maurice Jones-Drew as he has 2 touchdowns. Now it's time to take a look around the country. Before we look at scores from today, here is a look at this week's top 25. USC, Tennessee, and Iowa are the top 3. Boston College was the only team to drop out of the top 25 this week, and the SEC has the most ranked teams with 6. Speaking of the number 3 team in the country, they lost to in-state rival Iowa State in overtime. Iowa was able to get the field goal to kick off overtime, but the Cyclones were able to end it early by making their way to the end zone and pulling off a major upset. Another major rivalry that took place today was Notre Dame versus number 6 Michigan. The Wolverines were able to keep the Irish from making the 4th quarter comeback. Chad Henne had a stellar performance with 4 touchdowns and 247 yards. Pittsburgh got blown out by the Ohio State Bobcats 41-21. Pittsburgh's run defense did not look very impressive today as McCray ran for 129 yards and the team had over 200 total rushing yards. Jackson also connected for 3 touchdowns on the day. Number 15 Arizona State traveled to Death Valley for a top 15 matchup with number 7 LSU, but came out defeated. The Tigers destroyed them 45-14. 4 turnovers did not do the Sun Devils very well today. Jamarcus Russell and Broussard both had phenomenal games. There was also a top 10 matchup that took place in the Horseshoe in Columbus. Number 5 Texas was unable to defeat number 8 the Ohio State. Both teams were able to move the ball but struggled to score. Vince Young threw well with 258 yards and Jamal Charles was outstanding with over 150 all-purpose yards. However, Pittman's 154 rushing yards and the 2 touchdown passes from Gilmore put the Buckeyes just far enough ahead to hold on for the win. Our last score for today comes out of Oregon State. The Beavers handed Boise State their 2nd consecutive loss to kick off this season. Boise State did not have an answer for Oregon State's high-flying passing game. Torres had a field day with 347 yards and 4 touchdowns, 2 of those connecting with Neal. Zabransky had a great day for the Broncos, but the defense was unable to hold Oregon State's offense. That's all the time we have for now. We'll see you at the postgame show. Time to get back down to the field for the second half. After a very disappointing first half, the Owls get the ball at the 20-yard line, seeing if they can get something started. They're not out of this game quite yet. The handoff to Quentin Smith only going for about a yard, so not the best start to the half. 2nd and 9 after that short run. Strong eye, twin tight ends on the right side. Handoff goes left. He finds a small gap, but then gets closed up pretty quickly. The Owls' opening drive of the second half not looking very good here as they've only gotten a yard. Both attempts on the ground. Armstrong out of the shotgun, drops back, looking for a man, throws it as he's hit, and it's going to be picked off by Fuller. UCLA Bruins ball. After the interception, the Bruins are in great field position at the 27-yard line. Olsen's going to drop back. He had a very strong first half, hits Young to kick things off, only about a gain of 2. After the short check down pass, Olsen comes out with 4 wide receivers. Maurice Jones-Drew in the backfield all by himself. Will do the play action, has a little bit of time, throws, it's almost picked off, but knocked out of bounds. 3rd down and 9 after the incomplete pass. Olsen coming out with 4 wide receivers once more. 3rd and 9. He drops back. Let's see if he can find a man. He's going to scramble, throws it, and hits Robinson. He's going to go for the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. A little bit of a questionable play there. It looked like he crossed the line of scrimmage, but there is no flag on the play. See that one more time here in the replay. He runs up, throws that. It is a very questionable one, but no flag means that it is a free play there. It is a touchdown for the Bruins. So after the passing touchdown from Olsen to Robinson, it is a 31-27 lead for UCLA. Handoff goes left side to Quentin Smith, and he's got no room here on the ground. Somehow squeezes through, breaks for about 5. Make that a gain of 4 on the last play. They come out now in the shotgun, 2 tight ends lining up. Got a wide receiver in motion. This snap, the handoff to Smith. He's got the outside corner. He's got lots of room. His biggest run of the day for the first down. This offense has been relying heavily on the shoulders of Quentin Smith. He was a key player last week in their win. Right now, though, he's struggling to get started still in the second half. So after a decent run of 4, it is 2nd and 6. They're getting close to crossing the 50-yard line. It's been quite a while. The pitch out to Cates. He's going to try and break the corner, but gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. The Owls have struggled on 3rd downs today. They're only 1 for 7. This would be a huge play if they could get it. They hand off to the right side, and again, Smith can't break through that D-line. So after the Owls' last drive came to a halt pretty quickly, we have the Bruins coming out at the 20-yard line. Maurice Jones-Drew getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Armstrong and Gordon. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10, and it seems like the third quarter moving a bit quickly as we're approaching the halfway point already. The pitch out to Maurice Jones-Drew. He's got a little bit of space, breaks around 1, and it's going to be another broken tackle. He gets to about the 39 there for a huge gain. So after the big 19-yard run for Maurice Jones-Drew, it is 1st and 10. It looks like Olsen trying to draw some offsides play there, but not going to happen. Maurice Jones-Drew, though, catches some of the defenders flat-footed and will take this one deep downfield across the 40. So Jones-Drew has now had 2 big runs in the second half. Definitely seems to be having more success than he did in the first. Not that it was much trouble for him, but a pass here across the middle to Francis will get another first down. That's 3 in a row. The Bruins offense finding very similar success to what they had in the first half. It's going to be an option play. Olsen tries to get out. Doesn't get anything, though, as he gets stopped at the line. They're getting closer and closer to the red zone. Olsen has bunch receivers to his left. And it looks like the box is being stacked by the Owls. The pitch out to the right side. But that is read like a book as Jones-Drew gets taken down in the backfield. A great stop there makes it now 3rd and 15. A long 3rd down for the Bruins. Can they pull it off? Twin tight ends on the left. Olsen dropping back. Trying to see if he can find an option here. Gets knocked down. It's picked off by Hubbard. He's going to try and outrun Mercedes Lewis, and Maurice Jones-Drew gets brought down by Jones-Drew, but it will be the Owls' ball. If you could split up the interception stat, half that interception would go to White there as he got the tip play, and then Hubbard was able to bring it down for the interception. A run here by Smith gets about 5 or 6 yards. The last run actually went for a gain of 7. So now 2nd and 3. The defense stacking the right side of the line. Twin tight ends to the left, though. Play action to Smith, and it's going to be a throw out here to Richardson. He gets the first down and gets him across the 50. The offense seeming to have better success here in the second half. Can that continue, though? They need to get that passing game going. The handoff goes to Quentin Smith. He's going to break through for about 3 or 4 yards there. 2nd and 6, ball at the 44. The defense spreading out here in the box. And it's going to be, not sure what happened there. It looked like it was going to be a handoff to Cates, but Armstrong decided not to and gets taken down in the backfield. After that loss of 5, they come out in the shotgun. 2 tight ends up on the line. He's got the 2 wide receivers on the left. Dropping back, trying to find somebody, throws it across the middle to Smith, but it gets knocked down. After the punt, the Bruins get the ball at the 20-yard line and come out in I formation. They've got twin receivers on the left side of the field. And the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew is actually a play action. Deep bomb downfield is overthrown, though. Olsen was hoping to connect with his go-to guy last play as he went to Francis once more, but unable to connect there as there's a big hole there, but it's a play action rolling out to the right side. Butler wide open and is able to get a big gain of about 21. So after the big first down, it is 1st and 10 from the 41. Olsen dropping back, trying to see if he can connect, but it's going to be picked off by Gordon. The lineman coming down with the ball, so it'll be Owls' ball on the 47. The big guy getting his hands on the ball there as he dropped back into coverage. Very rarely that happens, but hey, they'll take it where they can get it. Trying to see if they can push downfield, but it's going to be overthrown to Smith. 2nd and 10 after that incomplete pass. Twin wide receivers on the right. Armstrong dropping back. Everything collapsed pretty quickly, but he does connect with Hall for about a gain of 8. So it'll be 3rd and 7. They've struggled to get first downs here. They are 1 for 9. They're coming out. Lots of players on the line, and Smith can't break through as he gets brought down for a loss of 5 on the play. After the punt, it is now the 4th quarter, so 8 more minutes left to go in this one as Olsen rolling out overthrows his receiver there. They seem to have this one under control pretty well. 31-7 the lead. There have been crazier things, but the Owls just have not gotten this offense going all night long as the pitch out, to Jones-Drew gets brought down in the backfield by Hubbard. 3rd and long for the Bruins. They come out, 3 wide receivers. He's got Maurice Jones-Drew in the backfield, but I don't think he'll be handing it off on 3rd and 13. The drop back, deep bomb, it's going to be overthrown, so a quick 3 and out. The Owls get the ball in great field position here after the punt. The 43-yard line is where they start off. The counter goes to Quentin Smith, but gets brought down in the backfield once more. The ground game struggles continues. Quentin Smith has only had one real breakthrough run here. Twin tight ends on the right side. Armstrong drops back. He throws it across the middle. Can't connect with Mitchell, who was wide open. Another long 3rd down here for the Owls. They're 1 for 10. It is 3rd and 13. Drop back for Armstrong. Has to scramble as he is being rushed hard, trying to see if he can get it himself, but gets stopped at the 45. And in a rather interesting move, the Owls decide, you know what, we're down enough. We're going to decide to go for it here on 4th down. 4th and 7, ball at the 46. It is loud here at the Rose Bowl. The handoff, it's pitched out to the outside. Smith jukes around one, doesn't have enough speed to get to the outside corner. It'll be a turnover on downs. So after a rather questionable call to go for it on 4th down, granted they are down 24 points, so it's not like they had much to lose at this point. It's going to be the Bruins ball, pitch out to Maurice Jones-Drew. He gets brought down in the backfield by a gang of Owls. Now that I'm thinking, what do you call a group of Owls? Is it a gang? Is it a pack? Is it a fleet? I don't know. We'll have to look that up next time. But it is going to be 2nd and long here. Olsen dropping back, gets sacked by Siptak, and that is going to be his 4th sack on the day. The defense seems to be shutting the door fairly well here in the second half, as they've only allowed a touchdown through a quarter and a half now. Olsen dropping back on this 3rd and very long play. Hits Francis. He will fall just short of the 1st down. Here comes Justin Medlock for a long 56-yard field goal. The kick is up. It looks like it's got the distance. It does. It will be a 34-7 game. After that massive kick from Medlock, it is a 34-7 lead for the Bruins. The Owls coming out, seeing if they can just find something down the field. The handoff to Smith. He finds some room, is able to break through for about 14 yards. Quality runs have been hard to come by for Smith, and it's hard to tell if that's just a testament to how strong this defense is for the Bruins or if it's the O-line not being very strong up front as he gets stuffed in the backfield again. Closing in on the 4-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Twin tight ends on the right side in I formation. Gonna put a man in motion. Killing some clock here, that's all right. Just trying to get out of this one a little bit sooner. Armstrong waiting down to the wire here as he's gonna pitch it out to the outside. He's got a lead blocker, but that's it as he gets stuffed to the line, breaks through a couple tackles, and gets about 5. Can they finally convert a 3rd down? 1 for 11 at this point. This is a manageable distance, 3rd and 6. It's going to be a play action here as Armstrong drops back, trying to see if he can find a man. He's got Jackson, but it gets knocked down. So here comes Scruggs once more to punt. He's been getting a lot of a workout here today as he's going to boot this one away. Lots of distance on this punt as it's going to be Jones-Drew receiving it at the 12-yard line. He's going to break out, goes through one tackle, and it's going to be a run on this one as Scruggs can't catch him. It's going to be all the way to the house on the 88-yard touchdown return by Maurice Jones-Drew, making it an even bigger lead here for the Bruins. The Owls coming out once more at the 20. The struggles have continued on offense throughout this half. They've had a little bit more luck moving the ball around, but that's it, as the pass overthrown once more. That seems to be the story of today. The offense, the ground game can't seem to get going. It can't get its footing. The passing game, it's just been overthrow after overthrow as they hand off to Smith on the draw. He gets the 1st down of a gain about 11. There have been glimpses of last week's greatness out of Quentin Smith throughout this second half in particular. He gets a handoff, breaks through one. He's got some space and gets another gain of about 10 or 11 there for the 1st down. We'll see if they keep going to Smith here. Twin tight ends on the right side. Lots of defensive backs out there for the defense. Armstrong rolling around. He's got Armstrong, but throws it right into the hands of Matthews. He's going to try and catch him. Tries to, but can't. It's going to be another touchdown here, this time by the defense. And the Bruins keep expanding this lead. After the pick 6, the Bruins have a commanding 48-7 lead with 2:49 left on the clock. They're going to run a counter play to Smith. He's got no room on the outside, gets brought down for a loss of 2. They keep trying to hit the ground as they come out in I formation. They run the pitch out to Smith. He's got a little bit of room on the outside, but only gets about 5 yards on the play. Coming out, another 3rd and 7 this time. The handoff on the left. Oh, it's a play action, actually. Armstrong having to run away from the sack there. He's got a little bit of space. He's actually going to pull up and throw to Richardson. Gets the first down across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 42 after that first down pass. Coming out twin tight ends left. The handoff to Smith, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage once again. After the timeout, 1:46 on the clock as the Owls trying to see if they can get one more score. Armstrong pulling out. He's going to get the throw out to Marshall. He breaks the tackle and then gets across the 50. They're actually across the 35. Ball spotted at the 32 as they come out in the no huddle. Armstrong getting under center. They're staying in I formation. Calling out audible at the line. So he's going to actually drop back into the shotgun. Still 2 tight ends up there, and it's going to be a snap here. He drops back looking for the pass, tries to throw it out, but can't get it there as he is rushed on that one. Time is running out for them to score. 1:26 left on the clock. Armstrong comes out in the shotgun. He's got trips receivers right. Drop him back. He's in a scramble. Of course he does. He doesn't really stay in the pocket for too long. Hits Jackson over the top, though. It'll be a big touchdown, 32-yard pass. And that is the first passing touchdown from Armstrong today. Great play there as he finds the open man downfield. After the missed point after, it's actually going to be 13-48. The Bruins hand it off to the fullback. He's got a lot of space. The defense not expecting that one. He gets it all the way down to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 45. They come out. Everybody on the line. He's got the fullback and the tailback. Weiss out there now. Maurice Jones-Drew has been sent to the bench for the day. He's had a very successful day, though. So it's been a good, hard day's work. Weiss gets the handoff. Trying to get around. Only gets about a yard or two. So after the short run to Weiss there, it's going to be 2nd and 9. 30 seconds left on the clock. This could be the last play of the game. We're going to head down to the NNG post-game show after the game, and we'll go over the stats and everything that happened in the game as well as next week's matchup. They head off to Porter. It's going to be a gain of about 7 or 8 yards, but that's enough to kill the rest of the clock, so we'll head down to the post-game show. Welcome to the NNG Rice Owls post-game show. Your Owls were defeated by the UCLA Bruins 13-48. After a slow start in the first half, the offense started to pick up the pace in the second half. Armstrong just couldn't seem to find his targets today, completing only 8 of 21 passes and throwing for 4 interceptions. Smith's runs seemed more like quantity, not quality. He ran for 68 yards on 30 carries, but did have the kickoff return touchdown in the first half. The Bruins, on the other hand, kept their consistency up in the second half. Olsen ended the day with 236 yards and 2 touchdowns, but did throw 2 interceptions in the second half. Maurice Jones-Drew managed to hit the 100-yard mark on the ground, along with Francis, who caught 6 passes for 109 yards. The Owls' defense stepped up a bit more in the second half, but couldn't seem to keep the Bruins from scoring another 24 points in the second half. Next week, the Owls travel to Texas as they face off against the Longhorns, who are fresh off of a loss to Ohio State. This match seems to be a bit tougher on paper, but it seems if the Owls can get the offense going, they might stand a chance. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Week 3 of the Rice Owls Dynasty. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe to NNG for more NCAA and Madden action, and leave a like if you think we're going to pull off the massive upset next week. My name's Sparky, and we'll see you next time.